Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. And if you're new to this channel, then myself Vijay, your go-to expert for all your stuff related to project management. And today we are going to discuss about a very exciting topic, that is software project planning. Software project planning, it may sound intimidating or difficult at very first, but I'm here to make it easy and fun for you. So let's get started. So first thing first, what is software project planning? Well, it's all about identifying your project goals, setting timeline, and identifying the resources which you need to complete your project. Think of it as creating a roadmap for your project success. Imagine you're planning a road trip. You need to know your destination, the route, the stops along the way, and also the fuel you need. Similarly, in software project planning, you outline the project scope, task, milestone, and the resources required to deliver the software to your client. Well, this may sound simple, but it's not that simple. So let's break down those elements of planning and understand better what this software project planning consists of. So here are the 5 key elements of any software project planning process. Number 1, define the clear objective. Know what it looks like and define your goal clearly. This basically means you need to understand what is the requirement of your client and what kind of objective the client wants to achieve by having the software. Number 2, create a detailed work breakdown structure. Basically, break your project into smaller and manageable tasks. Think like Lego box. So project is basically consists of so many activity and tasks which you need to perform to reach the objective. You need to make sure that all those activities are grouped and break down into the several grouping, which is basically known as work breakdown structure. Number 3, develop a timeline. Set the timeline for each task as well as its milestone, which will basically lead to completion of your project. You can utilize the various tools like Gantt chart or MS Project or Primavera P6 to plan your activity and their duration. Number 4, allocate resources. Identifying and allocating resources efficiently is a key activity which you should be performing while software project planning. This includes like team, budget, tools and other resources which is required to complete your project. Number 5, risk management. Identify all the potential risks and having a mitigation plan is a key activity which you should be performing while doing the planning for your project. Remember, projects rarely go as per plan, and during the evaluation of the project, you may encounter various risks and you need to have a mitigation plan so that you can handle those risks without impacting project deadline or the project budget itself. So these 5 steps may seem simple and very much evident, but when it's come to the real world software project planning, things become very complex. So let's bring this to the life with a real world example. Imagine you are developing a new app. Your objective is to launch it in 6 months. Your WBS would include tasks like designing the UI, coding, testing, marketing, and final delivery to your customer. You will create timeline for each phase, allocate your team member to their specific task, and plan for potential risks like bugs, delay, or unavailability of certain risk resources or some key member. So this task and activities looks pretty simple, but when it's go for execution, there's lot of unchanged factor or unknown factor impact those activity, and which basically brings risk to your timeline or your deadline which you committed to your client. So the whole idea is to manage all those tasks and identify those risks and have a mitigation plan so that you are able to deliver your project right on time with the requirement of your client. So no matter how best plan your project, you're definitely going to hit with some roadblock. And there are some common mistakes which I found people normally commit while they are doing software project planning. So let's find out those mistakes and also let's understand how you can avoid by committing those mistakes. Number 1, scope creep. Keep your project scope under control by saying no to unnecessary changes. During the project execution, you may come with several requests from various stakeholders as well as client to make changes in your initial scope. Well, by considering those changes, you need to be very cautious how this new change is going to impact your overall project. Number 2, poor communication. Use tools like Slack, Trello, and keep everyone on the same page. Right communication at the right time in a right way can do wonder for your project. In absence of communication, your project may go south. Number 3, unrealistic deadline. Set achievable deadline and avoid crunch time stress. Remember, whenever you are estimating or determining the duration of your activity or task, make sure you do it in a realistic way. Providing a very unrealistic deadline or timeline to client may actually put you under the pressure and also bring you a bad name to your client. So there you have it, a quick deep dive into software project planning and some common mistakes which you should be avoiding while working a project. Thanks for watching this video, and as always, keep pushing forward. And don't worry, we are here to help you out at every stage of your project management journey. Feel free to comment below and we will love to help you out. Until next time, stay sharp, stay focused, and let's achieve your project management success together. Bye for now.